Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to get on the channel Joe O Sullivan. He's currently had 6 fights with 3 wins, 3 defeats, and he's back out on the 18th of October at Oldham Leisure Centre against Tom Ramsden. It's the rematch, but yeah, before we get into that, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Just training, typical day, training, do my usual thing, trying to eat good and do all the right things.
Good, good. And yeah, before we get into your fights and your whole career going at the minute. Firstly, yeah, talk about how you got into the sport of boxing.
The sport of boxing, I got into the sport of boxing pretty late, really. I guess I was around about 18, I just wanted to learn to defend myself. Obviously, it feels good being able to do that. And then I had one fight and then I loved it. I loved it, so I just cracked on.
What was that, an unlicensed fight or amateur fight?
Yeah, I had three unlicensed fights because I just fought whatever fight. I didn't even know what boxing was. Do you know what I mean? I just jumped in there.
Yeah, and then from the unlicensed fights, did you go into the amateurs afterwards?
Yeah, so I had the unlicensed ones, and I thought I was pretty decent because the fights were pretty easy. So then I went trained at amateur gym, and then when I was good enough to fight, I fought there as an amateur.
And how many amateur fights roughly did you have?
I had about 23 amateur fights.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I won about 18, so I've done pretty good really.
Yeah, quite a good amateur career then.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I knew I was a late starter in boxing, so I just wanted to get my fights in. So I got my experience in a few years and then turn pro.
Yeah, just get as many fights as you can, get a
Yeah,
bit
that
of
was the plan.
experience under your belt, and then, you've turned pro. And of course, your pro debut, I mean, what a fight that was. I mean, it was a bit of a war against Kristaz Zergiz, who's a very good opponent, actually. He's recently been causing a few upsets on the road, beating I think it was Walter Fury, and he knocked out a prospect at your call as well, not long ago. So he's on a bit of a good roll himself at the minute. But yeah, talk about that fight. Good fight.
Yeah, that was a good fight to be fair. I think personally it was a good debut. I think it was just a lack of discipline from myself. Like I dropped him within about 30 seconds and I just switched off. I was just cruising. I thought this is easy. The whole fight was easy, I'll be honest with you. But then he just clocked me at the end. The last round I'm just dillying about and that chin in the air, bang, straight on the chin. So but it was a good lesson, you know what I mean? Because I got up and I beat him and won the fight and shown that I've got that heart, which not a lot of fighters have got, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean 100%. Of course, especially when you knock down somebody so early in the fight, you're like, you know,
Yeah, that's it.
I've sort of got him already. I've sort of, you know, do you feel because of course even when you did knock him down you were still winning pretty much most of it, yeah, I mean the second, the third round, it was you. Did you think going into that fourth round you can just sort of take your foot off the gas a little bit in that last round, or
Yeah, I mean that's it really. That's my experience at the time. Obviously, I had one fight, and I guess I was just enjoying myself. Do you know what I mean? And you think forgot to keep my hands up, a basic fundamental. But I'm glad it happened. It's the best thing that's happened since then. 'Cause if you look at my fight since then, I think my defense is one of my best things,
yeah,
and I think you'll
it's
see that going
definitely
forward.
improved as well since
Definitely,
your debut especially, but yeah, the
for
main thing.
sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, did you? The shot just was perfectly timed, wasn't it, from him when you went down?
Perfectly timed. I mean, I literally put my plate on her chin and said, "Go and have a snuck." Do you know what I mean? I literally had my chin in the air. Bad fundamentals, but I'm glad it happened. Like I say, because I'm the type of fighter to learn from something, and I feel like I've done that.
Yeah, of course, it was right at the end of the fight. So when you did get up, were you like, I've got a sort of? But yeah, it was really right at the end, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at the end really. I just thought, I just got up. I felt fine to be fair. And just thought, let's get back to boxing. And then even that was the third round, I think, end of the third round, and the fourth round, I boxed his head off.
Yeah, but yeah,
But yeah, it
you
was
only
good.
get one pro debut.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's make it fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a good fight to watch anyway.
Yeah, it was a good.
And then you beat Gennady as well. Um, Yeah, that was your second fight. 40-36, that was in the Fuse in Manchester. Talk about that one.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, again, that was a good fight where I just had to use my brain because he's one of them guys who comes and bros, and he's a good character, man. But God bless him. Obviously, he
Yeah.
died recently, so rest in peace to Gennady. It was great to share the ring with him, and he was a great fighter, great personality, someone fun to share the ring with.
Yeah, very tough guy as well, he was.
Tough guy. He's mad as nuts, wasn't he? But
Yeah,
it worked for him, didn't it? God bless him.
yeah, 100%. And yeah, then your third fight, who was your third fight against?
Sean Coxon. Sean
Sean
Coxon.
Coxon as well. He's from Manchester way, isn't he, as well?
He's that sort of like up north way. Yeah.
Yeah. And you beat him as well. Forty
Yeah.
thirty six. That was yeah, again, that was like his fourth fight. So you sort of similar, well,
Yeah.
number of fights going
Yeah.
to that one. So a little bit of a step up in that fight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've actually fought him in the amateurs. I beat him in the amateurs, but he was in the amateurs. I beat him on a split. He was a good fighter, but to be honest, I fought him. That was a bit of a step up because I think he had maybe a win or two, so he was pretty decent. But I think it was my best performance yet. That one, I made it look the easiest one. I think I prepared well for that one, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
100%. It was good. And then, you've had those two fights with a certain Victor Edgar. You know,
Yeah, I mean, crazy man. I mean, anyone who watches boxing, man, they'll think that is ridiculous, and I agree. But hey, he's getting it one day. Don't believe me. Believe me. When I win myself a Central Area title, I'll give him a shot.
yeah, I mean, those fights, I just don't know, what they were. It was because it was an experienced ref as well scoring. Mark Lyson, we're talking about the first one here. 38-37. I mean, talk about the first fight.
Yeah, I mean I think the first fight was closer. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I really boxed great to be honest, but I still think I won the fight by a point because they decided to give me a knockdown when he like put me he like knocked me off balance. I went into the ropes and apparently that was a knockdown, which really obviously that messes up a 4 round fight. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that was annoying. I still thought I won the fight to be fair. I still thought I won most every fight with Victor. But that's boxing at the end of the day. I think talk about drug testing. I think some of these officials need to be on drug tests because I don't know what they're taking before the fights. If they're judging like that, get them on
100%.
water,
And I mean,
honestly.
you went and jumped straight back into the rematch. Again, I thought this time you definitely got it done, but again, you know what I mean? It's like it's one of those. It was,
I mean, it's a shame, innit? Because I thought I didn't have to fight that guy again. Most people, if they lose the first fight, they'll fight 10 easy guys. But I said, no, let's get straight back on. And I corrected my mistakes, even though I still thought I won. And my coach was even happy with me. He thought I won that fight. I actually dropped him in that fight, which they didn't even score a knockdown for.
yeah.
But a lot of people after things like that, they'd be quitting boxing. But people like me, I've got a strong mindset, so I'm gonna come back and prove everyone wrong. But
Yeah, was it
I
hard
don't
to
let it get to
keep?
my head.
Was it hard to keep going after those two defeats to Victor, of course, especially when you think you've done enough to win the fight? Was it hard to keep going?
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, it makes you see the rough side of boxing at the end of the day. And not many people want to speak about that. People like since then, people don't want to interview you. They just brush it off because they don't want to look bad. But everyone knows what happened, so I'll just crack on with it, and I'm gonna keep going. I'll prove people wrong.
100%. And of course, yeah, I mean, you fought Tom already, so it's a rematch. You want to get straight back
Yeah,
in there with these people, and especially some fighters go maybe 3 or 4 fights, and then they'll try and rematch them. But with you, you want to jump straight back in
no,
with them. And again, in that fight against Tom, could have gone either way. I mean, I personally thought you were unfortunate with the point deduction as well, which probably
yeah.
cost you the fight on the card. Well, it did on the scorecard, didn't it?
I mean, it did. Yeah. I mean, he kept holding on to me. So obviously, I'm just trying to nudge him to get him off me so I can work. So that's what happened there. But it is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. At the end of the day, if someone beats me, I'm coming to knock you out in the next fight. There's no point. I'm not having no warm-up fights. Let's get cracking. Do you know what I mean? Stop messing about.
Yeah. Is that yeah, because you just you don't want to dwell on it, you want to right the wrong straight away.
Yeah, exactly. October 18th, we'll see. I want an explosive performance and put things right.
Have you been watching his last couple fights? Because he has picked up a couple wins since your fight. I think it was last weekend or the week before. He fought for the Midlands title at super middleweight against Ollie Cooper. He got stopped in the third round. Have you been watching him since your fight or not really?
I've seen that he's had a few wins, yeah, and that. So, but that's all good, really, because I want the best version of him. I don't want no excuses when I beat him. So that's it, really. But no, fair play. I always want to fight the best guys. I think I could have took a lot easier guys so far. Do you know what I mean? But I always just fight whoever's presented. So I'm glad that he's doing well. It makes for a good fight.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've seen Tom at a few local shows as well, and couple of his fights. I mean, I personally thought he should have beaten a few of them, but they've been given the
I
decision.
agree.
He's one of those fighters.
I agree.
He's good. Um, it is 6 rounds again, is it, this rematch?
I think it's 4 rounds this one.
Oh, four.
4 rounds this one, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why is it four this time?
Well, I've gone back to my original coach, the one who I had my 3 wins with.
Oh yeah.
And he's basically he wants to just get me two wins against the guys I've lost to. So we'll crack on with the four. I'm not really bothered about how many rounds. I just want to get the wins, you know what I mean? So we just said just get them out and then recover and then we'll go again.
How long have you been back with your coach now for?
Yeah, Gary Boo. So I've been back with him a few months now, just training that and he's a top coach. He knows me as a person, do you know what I mean? So I just thought get back with him, get back to basics, and I think it's doing me good so far.
Yeah, of course. Your first three fights were on his show, and then you went on the Black Flash promotion show, and
Yeah,
I believe this one is on the Marine boxing show.
yeah, that's right. On the Kev Marie one.
Yeah, I think you fought Tom on a Kev Marie show as well, wasn't it? The first one.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Well, Kev's managing me at the moment, so I'm on a lot of his shows. You know what I mean? So it's good shows to be fair.
Oh,
Looking
so when
forward
you
to it.
were boxing on the Black Flash shows against Victor, was it just like it's a local show for you? That's why you went on it?
Yeah, exactly. It was just local because I sold quite a few tickets. Do you know what I mean? But when I was on that show, I had my trainer, but I didn't have no manager, so I was a free agent, which I think a lot of the time they don't like that. I don't think, but I think it can be good to be a free agent because it means you can fight on the shows you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get more opportunities. But yeah,
Exactly.
Kevin's a good manager as well. He has fighters up and down the country, doesn't he? From
Yeah,
small
for sure.
level
Yeah.
to
Mm,
British level to he
that's
has some
it.
I believe he has some journeymen as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a right big stable. He's one of the best in England for sure, definitely. Do you know what I mean? He's very well known, and I guess it's good for good matchups as well. Do you know what I mean? You can match up with good fighters and get some good fights going.
Yeah. What do you believe you need to do differently this time round to make sure your hand gets raised at the end of the night?
I think I just need to box how I can box as a fighter myself because I think I'm good enough and stay disciplined. They're the two keys.
Yeah, of course he'll be confident coming into the rematch. Uh, you know, are you taking it as when the first round starts as round number seven, or are you saying it's a brand new fight? Well, of course it is, a new fight, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, I get your question. I'm taking it as a new fighter because it's going a completely different way. I'm coming for that win and I'm coming for a big explosive finish. So let's see how that pans out.
Are you taking much out of the first fight going into the
I
rematch?
I really think it was more of a display of obviously he's a good fighter, but I think I didn't perform my best, and I think me performing my best can beat any of these guys really. So I just need to do what I can do, and that's it really.
Yeah. How's camp going? Just under a month to go now.
Yeah, going all good, feeling fit. I'm eating well. Looking forward to it. It's nice to be back at my old gym as well. You know what I mean? It like get that motivation back. You know what I mean? So I'm enjoying it. Getting some good training in.
Get the fire back.
Yeah, exactly. You need it sometimes, don't you?
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean it's a good show as always. Yeah, how can people contact you to get some tickets for this big fight?
Yeah, if you want tickets, just message me on Instagram, Joe Sullivan 584. Message me personally or call me, however, and I can arrange that for you. And a big thanks to everyone who buys their tickets because it's blessed. They help me with my career. Do you know what I mean? So a big thank you to everyone and all my sponsors.
Yeah, 100% there. I'll let you shout all the sponsors out in a minute. But yeah, do you know if of course I think your last couple have been streamed on the YouTube. Do you know if this one is?
I don't know if it's streamed. I think it might be streamed on YouTube, but I don't know if it's live. If it's not live, it'll be posted after the fight.
Mm-hmm. Good,
Yeah.
good. And yeah, have you got a sort of a message to your supporters and the fans who are going to be in attendance on the 18th watching the fight?
Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone because they always show out on my fights and I love it. Do you know what I mean? It gets me motivated and keep on supporting me and you're gonna see a big win October 18th.
And yeah, as always, before I let you go, do you want to shout out anyone, give anyone a mention at all, or?
Yeah, I want to say a big thank you to my new sponsor, Aura Skin Clinic. She's been helping me. She's got great treatments, IV drip therapy, all of that sort of stuff. So it's great for recovery. And yeah, just a big thank you to her, really. Great sponsor.
Hmm. And
And all my
from
other
me,
sponsors as well. Thank you very much.
and from me, Joe, a big thank you for your time today, and I wish you all the best on October 18th. Good luck with the fight.
Thank you very much, mate. I just want to say well done to yourself as well, bro. Keep at it with the interviews, man. You're young, bro. One day you'll be on Sky Sports.
One day, mate. Thank you.
One day, mate. Well done, bro. See you later, man, mate.